It's that time of year. The playoff race is about to kick off. You're going to start telling your buddies why your favorite NFL team is going to win the Super Bowl and probably put a wager on it too. If you do, be sure to do it at Betfred. You can claim up to $1,111 in bet credits in the first month after registering for your account. Click the link below. They're live in Ohio now too. But how about a reason to tell your friends why their team isn't and your team is? Here's one reason why every playoff team won't win Super Bowl 57. Let's start with the betting favorite at Betfred, the Buffalo Bills. And believe it or not, it's their quarterback, Josh Allen, whose 5 red zone interceptions leads the NFL, as well as another 4 fumbles inside the opponent 20. These may not have seemed monumental during the regular season, but come playoff time, when the margin for error is so thin, this could be the difference between a Lombardi trophy and a first-round exit. The Jacksonville Jaguars are rolling right now as they're 1 win over the Josh Dobbs-led Titans away from hosting a home playoff game. But can you name a single player in their secondary? The Jags rank 28th in opponent passing yards per game and can't seem to get off the field on third down, allowing a 43.8% conversion rate. With Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen in the AFC, this isn't going to cut it. Now to the NFC power, Philadelphia is listed at plus 550 to win the Super Bowl at Betfred. What's going to keep the NFL's most complete team from winning it all? It might just be the injury bug, as one thing Super Bowl teams have been able to do is stay healthy. Lane Johnson is planning to forego surgery, but status has been mum on Avonte Maddox and CJ Gardner-Johnson in the secondary. Josh Sweat had 9 sacks in his last 6 games before leaving the field on a stretcher on Sunday. Not to mention, what kind of quarterback is Jalen Hurts going to be returning from a shoulder sprain? The Green Bay Packers have clawed their way back into contention with a win at Lambeau over the Lions away from that last wildcard spot. The inexperience and lack of ability to create separation at wide receiver is what's keeping this team from the cream of the crop in the NFC. And Aaron Rodgers hasn't had a single 300-yard passing game this season. Patrick Mahomes is the 2022 MVP, but what will be the reason he isn't raising his second Lombardi trophy? No, it's not the loss of Tyreek Hill. This offense is just fine. The offseason departures of Tyrann Mathieu and Charvarius Ward may prove more impactful. Asking a pair of rookies in Jalen Watson and Trent McDuffie to fill the void is wishful thinking. Let's assume Lamar Jackson's back for wildcard weekend. How on earth is this Ravens offense going to keep up with the league's best? Mark Andrews is a shell of his 2021 self, and J.K. Dobbins sure as hell isn't going to put the league on notice running on one ACL. It's a hard pass on Baltimore's plus 2,700 odds to win it all at Betfred. The San Francisco 49ers can certainly run it on just about anybody, but no quarterback drafted in the 7th round or later has won a Super Bowl since Roger Staubach in 1978. Nobody runs a more quarterback-friendly system than Kyle Shanahan, but Purdy's only win over a current playoff team are the Buccaneers, who, let's talk about, are anything but dangerous. The Buccaneers have next to no pass rush this season, ranking 29th in pressure rate. Vita Vea, the team's interior run stopper, leads the team in sacks with 7. If you can't rush the passer, your playoff run won't be a run. The Bengals haven't lost a game since October, but can they put teams away in January without a run game? Only 3 teams are averaging less than the 3.9 yards per carry Cincinnati is. Now without Lael Collins, will they be too one-dimensional to keep up? The Patriots have far from booked their ticket to the postseason. I think we all know why. It's the bozo of a play caller in Matt Patricia. If the defense doesn't continue to bail them out with nearly 2 takeaways per game, this team doesn't have a chance. It feels like America's team has their best chance of making the big dance in recent memory. But there's nobody more unpredictable this season than Dak Prescott. He leads the NFL in interceptions with 14, despite missing 5 games. The good is good, but the bad can end their season in one play. Brian Daboll has dragged these New York Giants to the playoffs. But what about the side of the ball he isn't calling plays for? The Giants rank 29th in DVOA on defense, including dead last against the run. With the Eagles, 49ers, and Vikings boasting talented run games, it's going to be hard to hang around. Are the Chargers now the hottest team in football? Well, if you look back on their recent wins in the Colts, Rams, Titans, Dolphins, and Cardinals, it's a lot less impressive. Los Angeles can't stop the run either, making it easy for opponents to put them away if leading. Finally, everyone's favorite team to hate this season, the Minnesota Vikings. We can start with the fact that 11 of their 12 wins this season were by one score. But for me, it's the secondary. They rank 30th in opponent yards per pass attempt and are asking 32-year-old Patrick Peterson to play at an unattainable level. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know who you think is winning Super Bowl 57 in the comments below. Check out our friends over at Betfred if you're looking to back that prediction up, and hit that subscribe button.